Hello, welcome back to Robby Lobby. Do you want your Himalayan to look more rugged, like a dual sport or a dirt bike? Then you might want to consider a handlebar upgrade. It has already been installed on my bike, so let's look into it. So the previous owner of this motorcycle has already installed this upgrade. And as you can see, this kind of handlebars are called fat bars because they are pretty thick in the middle, thicker than the OEM handlebars, and then it becomes progressively thinner. And one noticeable aspect is that they do not have the typical deep bend that you would see in an OEM handlebar. Instead, the bend over here is a little shallow. But it's not just for aesthetics, it's also functional. Because the bend is more shallow, it makes the bar more rigid and more durable. And they say because of that, again, I read about it, flex on the end is more, which might help if you drop, which might prevent the handlebar from snapping or getting severely damaged if you drop the motorcycle. But definitely, I love the looks of it, and the silver color also contrasts quite well with the remaining black portion of the motorcycle. So I really love the way it looks. Now, one of the drawbacks of this is that because the angle is so shallow, it actually loses about almost an inch of height when compared with the OEM bar. Let me show with the OEM bar in a second. Now this is the bar that came with the motorcycle. As you can see in this bar, the bend over here is quite substantial. It almost gives 2 inches elevation from the bottom of the bar. And that, so this one is rather shallow. If I put them right next to each other at the same height, you can see the handlebar over here is about an inch taller. This is about an inch taller. So yeah, you do lose a bit on the height. So one thing I like actually is that if I'm sitting in my with a stock handlebar, my hand would have been here. Now it is a little more aggressive, which actually feels good. However, a little more sportier. However, the problem is when I have to stand up, I have to lean. I'm not able to, you know, I would love to have a little more height over here when I'm standing up. So that's the only drawback for me right now. I'm used to at least a higher height while riding. It's not like I can't do this, I just probably have to get, but if I'm bent like this, my head is little more focused down the road. I would love to see naturally a little higher further down the road. So I am going to install a bar riser and see if that'll work for me. But that's it. Now, this is actually about an inch shorter when compared with the original bar with the bar enders. So this is it. It's a good upgrade that makes your bike look really cool, and it's a fairly simple thing too. So if you want your motorcycle to look more aggressive, then consider upgrading your handlebar. Thanks for stopping by. See you at the next accessory.